Top 10 animals with the best camouflage. 1 second it's here, and the other. In this video, I will show you animals that are masters of disguise, managing to deceive the whole animal kingdom, even you and me. Are you ready? Number 10. Great Gray Owl. Can you imagine skiing in a snowy forest and getting these big yellow eyes staring at you? Well, maybe you don't even notice their presence, because the great gray owl is really big, but it also knows how to stay hidden. It only lives in cold areas of the northern hemisphere. Also, it has dense plumage in different colors, such as white, black, and gray, which is a perfect coat for winter and excellent camouflage. 90% of the great gray owl's food is rodents, which don't have any idea that they're being stalked from above. Getting hidden under snow is not an option either, because this snow ghost is capable of detecting its prey even if it's 2 feet under snow. Although it doesn't seem it, this bird has a small body. It's just its plumage that makes it look bigger. In the animal kingdom, appearance is what matters the most. Number 9. Katydid. Is this a magic trick, or is that leaf moving? Not really, it's only the katydid fooling you with its camouflage. This leaping friend is easily recognizable for its large antennas, even larger than its body. But if it decides to hide from predators, its leaf-shaped body allows it to slip totally by unseen. This little 5-inch elf is all around the world, except the Antarctic, because, you know, it's really cold there and there's no leaf to hide in. Number 8. The buff tip. I know what you're thinking. Why is this a branch and not an animal? But if you take a careful look, it's right there. The buff tip is a master of disguise. Thanks to its brown and gray wings, it can slip by unseen through leaves and branches, like it was almost part of the whole picture. This species lives all over Europe and gets to Siberia. It's almost 3 inches in length and lurks especially at nights where it's not in danger of being hunted by predators, except bats. If you ever find this insect, you never put it over a branch, since you might lose it and squash it by accident. Number 7. Giant leaf insect. Well, you know the phrase, you are what you eat. So it can be perfectly used for this insect. The camouflage of the giant leaf insect is so good that not only its predators get confused, but many people also are shocked at seeing the leaf that was laying on the ground, moving. It has such a good camouflage that other leaf-eating insects try to eat it thinking that it's a real leaf. Amazing! This 4-inch giant lives in tropical forests of Malaysia. However, several people have started to adopt it for its exotic appearance. And you, would you like to get your very own living leaf? Number 6. Stick insect. This is probably the bug with the most iconic camouflage. The stick insect still maintains its status as one of the insects that can best go unnoticed.
My sword!
Swish, swish, clang, clang.
As its name suggests, the stick insect can get hidden among woody plants because of its colors, such as brown, black, or green, making it indistinguishable. Another characteristic is its big size. The female can be up to 14 inches in length. But this costume is not only a defense mechanism, because in case it can be found by predators, it can let any limb go if necessary to save the rest of its body. Don't worry about it, because this limb will regenerate after it sheds. Number 5. Bird dung crab spider. I know this animal is not easy on the eyes, but that's the point. Even if it looks like bird excrement dropped on a leaf, this look helps the bird dung crab spider to distract its predators. But this spider doesn't get enough with its bird excrement appearance because, just like in method acting, it also smells like bird excrement. The idea is to convince the incredulous insects, especially little flies, to approach so that they are eaten up. Well, sometimes things are too good to be true. Number 4. Gray tree frog. This frog is an extension of its habitat. The gray tree frog has different colors, such as green, gray, or brown depending on the place it is and feeds on. Just in seconds, this amphibian activates its camouflage and can disappear inside its habitat. The gray tree frog lives in trees and is nocturnal. If you have good eyesight, it might be found in Canada and the United States. Believe it or not, this amphibian is tougher than it seems. In winter, it can tolerate really low temperatures, surviving to a -0-degree temperature, thanks to the glycerol production that allows it to get 80% of its body frozen. It's very cold. Number 3. Chameleon. There are so many species of chameleons that I couldn't resist paying tribute to all of them. Because each one is unique, but they have something in common: their color-changing ability. That's right, this reptile has such famous camouflage that it has been used in pop culture many times. For example, here, here, or here. This ability allows the chameleon to not only hide from predators and curious ones, but it's also a perfect mechanism for long-range hunting, because its other famous ability is its ability to stretch its tongue quite long. So that makes the distance between the chameleon and its prey not a problem. Its famous magic trick of color changing is possible thanks to the pigment contained into some organelles and cells that detect temperature or mood changes. You don't need to be an expert in chameleons to know about its abilities. Number 2. Satanic leaf-tailed gecko. Trust me, I'm not making this name up. This is a completely real name. The satanic leaf-tailed gecko is a flaky reptile that hides among trees and can fool your eyes. From Madagascar, this gecko has a skin that mimics a chewed-by insect-like leaf. Many locals get shocked at seeing it, and they thought it was an evil spirit, so they called it Tahafisaka, which means demon. But take it easy, this reptile is anything but evil. Actually, its camouflage allows it to hide from predators among the foliage. This animal only hunts at nights, so maybe you won't even see it wandering around. Number 1. Pygmy seahorse. Pay close attention. This beautiful little creature is the lord and master of camouflage. This is the pygmy seahorse. At first sight, you might think it's just a little piece of detached coral, but if you take a good look at it, you'll realize it's a little seahorse becoming camouflaged in its environment. But if you want to find this lovely animal, the camouflage won't be the only obstacle, as it is 0.7 inches in length, so its size also helps it. That's what you call one tiny little animal. The pygmy seahorse lives in the western Pacific region in shallow waters from southern Japan to northern Australia. But I recommend opening your eyes wide because it will be a little difficult to find. There are more probabilities to find Waldo first. Well, the magic tricks are over. Could you recognize any of them, or did the camouflage work?